Ava was a happy girl. She had bright eyes that sparkled with curiosity and wonder. Her laughter was infectious, and she had a way of making everyone around her feel joyful and loved. Her smile could light up a room, and she always found reasons to smile, whether it was a sunny day, a new book, or a kind word from a friend.
Ava lived with her parents in a cozy house filled with love and laughter. Her parents adored her and always made sure she felt cherished and safe. They were a happy family. They laughed together, ate together, and played together. Every evening they would gather around the dinner table, sharing stories about their day and enjoying each other's company.
Ava loved her parents very much. She felt lucky to have such a wonderful family who supported her in everything she did. Every night they would read her a bedtime story. It was a special time for Ava, as she would snuggle up in bed, listening to her parents' soothing voices.
Ava's favorite story was about a princess who lived in a magical kingdom. The princess was brave and kind, and she had many adventures with her friends. The princess lived in a castle made of cookies with walls of gingerbread and windows of sugar. Ava would dream of visiting such a place where everything was sweet and wonderful. One day, something changed. Ava's mom and dad weren't talking much. They sat at the dinner table, quiet.
Ava felt sad. "Why aren't you talking?" she asked. Her voice was small.
"We're just a little tired, sweetie," her mum said.
Her dad just nodded, but Ava knew something wasn't right. Ava wanted her happy family back. She thought long and hard.
"I have an idea," she declared.
Ava took an empty jam jar and decorated it with colorful paper and glitter.
"This," she announced, "is my magic jar of love. Every day we'll write down something we love about each other and put it in the jar. It can be anything, like a funny moment, a kind gesture, or just something that makes us smile. This way, we'll always have a jar full of love and happy memories to look back on."
Her parents weren't sure about this idea, but they agreed. Ava beamed with excitement, her eyes sparkling with joy. She couldn't wait to start this new family tradition. She wrote a note and dropped it in the jar. It was a simple note, but it meant the world to her. She felt a warm glow inside as she watched the note settle at the bottom of the jar.
"I love Mommy's funny laugh. It's the best sound in the world, and it always makes me feel happy."
Her mom smiled a little. She felt touched by Ava's sweet note. It was a small gesture, but it meant a lot to her. She wrote a note too. She wanted to let Ava know how much she appreciated her thoughtfulness and love.
"I love Daddy's silly jokes. They always make me laugh, even when I'm feeling down."
That night, Ava's dad read her favorite bedtime story. It was a special moment they shared every night, a time for bonding and laughter. He even used funny voices. Each character had a unique voice, and Ava loved it. She couldn't help but giggle at his antics. Ava giggled and hugged him tight. She felt so much love and happiness in that moment, and she knew that these little notes would bring their family even closer together. Every day, the family wrote love notes. They remembered funny moments, silly songs, and happy times. Slowly, the laughter returned. Each note was a small piece of their shared history, a reminder of the joy they had once felt. The act of writing these notes became a cherished ritual, a moment of connection in their busy lives. They would gather around the kitchen table, pens and colorful paper in hand, and take turns sharing their favorite memories. The room would fill with the sound of laughter and the rustling of paper as they wrote down their thoughts. It was a simple act, but it had a profound impact on their hearts. Soon the jar overflowed with colorful notes. Each note was a testament to their love and resilience. The jar, once empty, now stood as a symbol of their renewed bond. It was a visual representation of their journey, a reminder of how far they had come. Every time they added a new note, they felt a sense of accomplishment and pride. The jar became a focal point in their home, a source of inspiration and hope. Ava's parents were talking and laughing again. Ava was happy. Her magic jar worked. She watched as her parents' faces lit up with joy, their laughter filling the room. It was a sight she had missed dearly. The change in her parents was remarkable. They seemed lighter, more at ease. Ava felt a sense of pride knowing that her idea had brought about this transformation. The magic jar had not only brought back the laughter, but it also strengthened their family bond. She learned that even when things are difficult, love can bring a family back together. Ava realized that love was the glue that held them together, even in the toughest times. She understood that it was the small acts of kindness and the shared moments of joy that made their family strong. This experience taught her the importance of staying connected and supporting each other, no matter what challenges they faced. Ava knew that their family would always be there for each other, and that gave her a sense of security and happiness. Love can bring a family back together. It was a lesson that Ava would carry with her for the rest of her life. She knew that no matter what happened, their love would always be their greatest strength. The magic jar was a testament to that love, a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is always hope. Ava felt grateful for her family and the love they shared. She knew that as long as they had each other, they could overcome anything.